Okay, welcome. This is the Commit to Fit Challenge 5-minute quickie. So I gave you guys one to get started at the beginning of the challenge, and this is a new one that you guys can kind of throw in there if you want to mix things up, have a little bit more variety. So you can extend this. It's going to be AMRAP style, which is as many rounds as possible. In 5 minutes is what we'll be doing together, but you can extend it to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even 20 minutes. And I'm going to go through 4 different exercises with you. And the first one will be hip thrust to a V up, and then we're going to go into triangle push-ups with a knee tap. The third one will be a rotating tap down. I'm going to show you an option for that if jumping's not in your repertoire right now. And then the last one we're going to be doing is a side plank with a leg raise, and you can add in a push-up as an option to level up on that one. All right, so let's get started. I got my timer set for 5 minutes. If you haven't warmed up, make sure you do at least a couple minutes of warm up before you jump into this. It's not super intense, so you can even use this as a more intense warm up if that's something you want to do before like a weighted workout. But if you haven't been moving at all, definitely warm up for at least a couple minutes before we jump in. All right, I'm gonna get my timer going. I got 5 minutes starting with hip thrusts to a V up. Okay, so come on down, get the timer going. We're going to come into reverse table. You're going to squeeze the glutes up, come down, and then tap those toes, or the laces if you can. Okay, you're going for 8 reps. So come up, squeeze those glutes, and tap. Good. I'm going to show you modifications on the second round if you can get through. Okay, 4. We're going for 8 reps of everything. Good. 5. So I'm working on compound exercises for this quickie. And what that means is we're going to be working at least 2 groups of the body and at a time. So to make the most bang for our buck. Okay, last time that works the shoulders and the glutes. Oh, that wasn't very good. Okay, and then V up. Awesome, I'm going to flip on over. And the abs. So we work the shoulders, glutes, and the abs on that one. Okay, triangle push-ups. We're going to bring the thumbs together, spread out those fingers, and press to the knuckles. You can do 1 push-up. Knees can come down if you need to, and then bring the knee, alternate both knees into the thumbs using the core. Good. You can really feel the core work on those. Good. Tap. Tap. We're going to do 8 total. Good. 3. Use the core nice and control on those. 4. Good. 5. Good. 6. Working those triceps. I think we got 1 more. I lost count for a second. So we're working the upper body and the triceps on those. Okay, come on up. I'm going to move this mat back just a touch. Going to get the heart rate up a bit more on these. Okay, come into a low squat. We're going to rotate top down, center, down, center. We're doing 16 total, 8 each side. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, halfway through. So stay low, keeping those legs engaged. That's 11, 12, twisting with the core to top down. And I think that's 16 here. Awesome. I'll show you next round a modification for that. Okay, side plank with the leg raise. You can always add a push-up to these. So side plank. Lift the leg up. Come centers. Flip over to the other side with control. Lift up. Center. Flip over. You're doing 4 each side. 8 total. For more of a challenge, the arm comes up. Or you can keep the hand on your hip. Squeeze those glutes and the obliques as you lift. Okay, we got 2 more. 8 total on these, so 4 each side. I might have miscounted. I think actually we have to do both sides again. Don't want to cheat you guys. Good. And squeeze. So if you need to, you can put the knees down in between on those. Okay, that was 1 round down. We got a minute and a half to go, so I'm going to take a quick sip. And go back to the hip thrust. So for these, if that V up is too much, You do the reverse table, hip thrust, squeeze, come down, come into boat, and just squeeze in. Try and reach to the ankles. Come back up. Good, that's 2. So I'm going to show you that. Good, 3. 4, but if you can do the full V up, please do. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Okay, triangle push-ups. Show you with the knees down. So what you do a knee down push-up, modified, flip the toes under, tap, tap, knees down, push up, knees back up, tap, tap, knees down, good, tap, tap, good, that's 4, tap, 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 good, 3 more. I think we might run out of time. Yep, awesome. Okay, so that was 5 minutes. If you're not talking like me, you might be able to get through 2 of those without stopping, maybe in the 5 minutes or in 6 minutes. You probably could do 2 rounds. So give it a try. Maybe extend it up to 10 minutes so you get at least like 2 to 3 rounds of movements, so you can really kind of get the muscles a little bit fatigued. But I hope you liked it, and let me know. Actually, since the timer stopped, but I didn't get a chance to show you the other movement modifications, I'm going to show you really quickly what you can do instead for the tap downs. So again, let me show you the full version. So there's that low lunge, tap down, so that's where you really squeeze the glutes, and it's more dynamic because you're constantly staying light on those feet and moving quickly. And you're using the core and the lower body. If it's too much though, you can come into a stationary lunge rotation. So you can have the arms in front, rotate, pivot on the feet, use the core, come into a lunge the other way, use the core to pivot back, settle into the lunge, use the core, resist with those feet, and turn. So for these, I would do 8 total, so 4 each direction. All right, and then for the side plank, you can do the knees down in between, if that helps. So for example, we're in a side plank on one side. You can keep the hand on the hip for more stability. Raise the leg, maybe not so high, but as high as you can to squeeze the glutes and the obliques. Come to center. If you need to, you can put the knees down in between to give a little break on the arms. And then come to the other side, set up, and then do what you can on that side. Put the knees down, just switch, and come to the other side. You can also do these, there's not enough space, just a second. Okay, so where you come with the foot goes behind you to a supported side plank, and you lift here. So that knee's down actually. It really doesn't get to work the underside of the body as much though. So then you use the knees to switch, come to the other side. You can probably have your hand up here. And then squeeze on that side. That's just a modification if you want going through tabletop from side to side. All right guys, thank you so much for joining in, and I'll see you soon.